how beautiful this is.
That is it, boy!
We got Burn Boss Jamaica tour. Yeah.
Welcome back to my channel, Brown Boss Jamaica Tours. Yes, my people, so we're back at it again with another video. In this video, I'll be reviewing the new ductile iron potable water pipes and fittings that are being stored in Montego Bay right next to the Montego Bay Cruise Port that is slated for the deployment under phase 1 of the Western Water Resilience project. This will be a massive improvement to the Northwest interconnected water systems, and I'll be providing more details on the scope of this project as the video progresses. At this moment, I am driving along the Howard Cooke Boulevard, trying to get to Tony Hart Boulevard so I can fly the drone and provide you with an overview of the storage area. Also, you will see the beautiful scenery of the Montego Bay Peninsula and surrounding areas of the second city. So stay tuned, guys, and don't go anywhere.
major water upgrade project will be starting soon in Western Jamaica as the government moves to fix long-standing supply issues. The initiative is set to secure reliable water for key communities, including critical tourism hubs. Shimela Pullen tells us more.
Pipes are already arriving in the island, clear signs that work is about to begin. For years, aging infrastructure has plagued Western Jamaica, triggering leaks and unreliable water supply across parishes like St. James and Westmoreland. Now, a multi-million US dollar upgrade project is set to enter phase 1 within days. The plan will modernize key facilities like Martha Braid and Great River, while delivering a new water treatment plant in Roaring River.
The second leg starts around Greenwood Lilyfoot, close by Zero Star, and will run along the highway all the way into Montego Bay to connect with the terminal reservoir. That lake will serve all the hotels and communities along the road, but also will help move that water towards Montego Bay in case of supply disruption. And the third leg is the one that starts from Lucy, the western side of Lucy, and will run all along the corridor, all the way into Negril, connecting at the water system of Negril by the roundabout.
But we have committed 450 million, just under 9%, actually 9% of what is required nationally to this particular Western Water project.
We are pleased to be sharing with you clips of the pipes arriving for our Western Resilience Water Project. We're in St. James, we're at the wharf at the port, and as we speak, pipes are being offloaded from this vessel onto the port and then to 2 sites. One of them right here in Freeport. The other one will be in Hanover, just outside Lucy. What it means is that work will commence soon for this very critical project that will benefit areas in Trelawney, St. James, Hanover, and also Westmoreland. We want you to stay tuned as this very critical work gets underway sometime in June and will be impacting these various town centers. But more importantly, the long term is that it will be impacting in a positive way water supply coming into your homes and your businesses.
Now I'm going to provide you with some details published on the Jamaica Observer back on April 29, 2026 and the GIS website back on May 1st, 2026. And it reads, Minister of Water, Environment and Climate Change Matthew Samuda conducted a viewing on Wednesday of potable water pipes and fittings in Freeport, Montego Bay, St. James, slated for development under the Western Water Resilience Improvement Project, Phase 1. In a release on Wednesday, it was shared that the US $170 million investment involves the design and construction of approximately 65 kilometers of new ductile iron potable water pipelines. The pipes are specifically engineered to replace the weakest links in the Western water transmission chain, addressing persistent challenges such as aging infrastructure, high non-renewable water losses, and climate variability. And I quote, "This represents US $170 million of infrastructure investment, which is the budget for Phase 1 of the Western Water Resilience Improvement Project. The total project will span some US $450 million, end quote," Matthew Samuda stated. He described the initiative as a nation-building project and a generational investment that unlocks economic activity and creates social stability for longer than a generation. The scope of the project encompasses a massive technical and logistical undertaking to secure the water future of Western Jamaica. It is designed to enhance interconnected hydraulics and storage, ensuring that the structural integrity of the infrastructure can support the rapid economic and tourism growth of the region. The project simultaneously targets 3 critical transmission corridors to include the upgrades of the Montego Bay and Great River water treatment plants, where non-revenue water loss is currently estimated at 71%. Also, the development of a new water treatment plant in Roaring River in Westmoreland. Therefore, the focus will be placed on the corridor stretching from the Great River water treatment plant westward through Lucy, Green Island, and Orange Bay, all the way to Negril Beach Strip, where losses run at 68%. The new pipelines range from 500 to 800 millimeters in diameter, providing a massive boost to the transmission capacity of the Northwest Interconnected Water System. To minimize the environmental footprint and land acquisition requirements, the roads are strategically aligned with existing road corridors. The minister cited a study done by the World Bank 2 years ago that put the cost of achieving full water resilience and 100% access to potable water across Jamaica at roughly US $5 billion. He noted that the US $450 million committed to the Western Water Project represents approximately 9% of that national need, directed entirely at the Northwest. Please let me know what you think about this entire project in the comment section below. Do you think that these new ductile iron potable water pipes will be sufficient to improve the aging infrastructure as it relates to the water system at the western end of the island? And when this project is started, do you think that this will in any shape or form affect the flow of traffic from like Falmouth to Montego Bay and also other areas? Share your thoughts below, guys. Let's have a discussion. Stay tuned. I still have more information to share with you. Minister Samuda further stated that the National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority, or NARA, is indeed the best structure available to us to build some of the infrastructure we now need to build in 20 months. He emphasized that without the executive strength contemplated by the NARA legislation, we will fail our citizens and not put them back on a path to growth, achieving their dreams and put the nation back firmly on its path to prosperity. When completed, the project will serve a wide corridor of beneficiaries spanning major towns including Savannah Lamar, Negril, Montego Bay, Falmouth, Runaway Bay, St. Anne's Bay, and Ocho Rios, as well as smaller communities such as Lucy, Green Island, Little London, Iron Shore, Coral Gardens, Rosal, and Discovery Bay, among others. The project is structured through a multi-year works order contract aligned with government fiscal planning, with the first phase approved for the 2026 to 2027 period. It is being implemented on behalf of the National Water Commission by Vinci Construction Grants Projects, in close coordination with the National Environment and Planning Agency, National Works Agency, and the Jamaica Constabulary Force, to manage construction through densely trafficked urban areas and tourism zones.